So this is the new Lenovo P12 matte display. And thanks very much to Lenovo for sending this out for review. Matte screens seem to be quite the thing at the moment, and whereas people have been happy for quite a long time applying paperwhite screen protectors from their iPad, even Apple, you can get an iPad with a matte screen now. Although the cheapest that you're going to be able to get that for is, well, you'll need to buy the 1TB version, and then you'll need to add £100 on top of that just to get the matte screen. So a minimum of £1,700, and that's before you buy a Magic Keyboard and an Apple Pencil, which of course you're going to want those too. So yeah, over 2,000. Whereas this, the Tab P12 matte screen, is coming in at £390 or $520 if you want to get it with the pen and the ThinkPad style keyboard as well. So I've got it set up. I've copied some things across from my other Android device here, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this pen works as well. The pen is unfortunately not a Wacom EMR stylus like they have on the Lenovo Smart Paper, so I'm not expecting the world from it, but it needs to have a good enough experience of handwriting for this to become my daily driver. There we are, though. It does have Bluetooth and it's connecting up there, so it's not a kind of dumb stylus. Okay, pair and connect. And whilst that's doing that, let's have a look at this matte screen. It certainly is controlling those reflections really quite well. Okay, so it isn't quite the machine that you get with the iPad for that 1,700, but perhaps this is a good alternative if you're thinking you, well, frankly, bulk at that price. Failed, it says. The pen, make sure the pen is close enough to your tablet. Hold the button for 8 seconds until the white light flashes to connect. There's a light on the end there. Okay, there we go. And it is nicely charged. I'm gonna update that for sure. The specifications you do get on this though, a 10,000 milliamp hour battery, 4 speakers, Dolby Atmos, front camera with 13 megapixels, rear 8 megapixels, mini SD card slot, accelerometer, gyroscope, e-compass, blah, 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 all that kind of things. So 8 gigabytes of RAM, 128 gigabytes of storage, and it's a MediaTek Dimensity 7050 processor. So I've been quite happy with the MediaTek processors, the Dimensity processors that I've used so far. That is the bump up from where MediaTek used to be. Seems to be working. All good things. Let's try drawing in something. You got a built-in notes app, mate? I was actually really quite shocked at just how much latency there was when I was using this pen for the first time. But actually, on reflection, having tested out for it a while, the tablet was about to restart itself to do an update, and in the background it was doing all of those app installs, so I think we can forgive it at that point. I've tried this pen out since and it is actually quite responsive. However, it's certainly not as quick or as accurate as the Apple Pencil or the Wacom EMR. Not gonna lie, a little bit laggy from the pen there. Gonna give it the benefit of the doubt and let it restart and get used to that. I'm gonna make a longer testing video on this now, just with a top-down shot as I get used to the tablet. So if you're interested in that, consider joining the channel. And I'll be back with a full review. So I am going to daily drive this for a minimum of 2 weeks of work. I might make this a mainstay in my tech lineup because it certainly seems like a quality product at this point. And I was certain I was going to buy a new iPad this year, but there's no way I'm spending that amount.